So this is the coop that I set up, that they came with, sorry. This is the coop that they came with the 2 additional sections on the Igloo Run, and that is what they had lived in up until I got them. And then, let's see if I can get you into a position. So this is now what they have to play around with. And the Willow is dropping tons of stuff for them to rummage around with in every day. And this is our log pile, and they love it when we move the logs and they have grubs and everything. This is Speckles' mirror down here. This is my compost heap down this section down here, so I throw stuff in there and they rummage around, which is absolutely wonderful. Please ignore this. This is just me storing stuff here, but it does actually provide a covered area, but they don't need it. Hello, ladies. And then this was the temporary coop that I set up for what were going to be my 2 newbies today. So this in here, and 2 nest boxes, and then the 2 igloo bits fixed at the end there. And then I put a table in there upside down, so they had some perches in there. Those are the boxes that provided the nest boxes, but not that I was expecting them to nest. And there's their food and water container, which I still have got to find a way of hanging up, and I'm not quite sure how to do that. This is an additional perch that I built them, put together for them. So this area here is normally blocked off at this point by a panel, because beyond that is the doggy daycare centre. Hey, ladies. But at the weekend we take the panel down and that gives them access to, this is a rough area that we really have not developed at all, which they of course enjoy. Oh yes, blackberry bush here, they absolutely adore that. So they can walk through here, and they do actually walk straight through here. They don't really rummage in this earth very much, and then they go straight out here, out the back here. They haven't gone anywhere near the paddling pool, thank goodness. Don't want to find drowned chickens. And then they have this area out here. So on a Friday we're really quiet in the daycare, so we open this up for them, and then they are secure in this area, and the dogs are the other side of the fence, which they have no problem with, and the dogs don't have any problem with them. We did an introductory process. That's the cockerel from next door. I'm half expecting him to mount the fence and come and see to my ladies. But yes, this is a grassy area here that we have for them, so they access, that's their area through there, so they access through there and they come through here, and they come round here. This is a mound that's going to be the bonfire. So on the other side of this fence, but I'm sure we'll give them access to the other side of this fence as well at some point in time, but this is the doggy playground. So they actually got round to this evening because I opened up the gates and let them through, and they had a good old wander around, and then we had a torrential downpour and I was running around like some loony headless chicken myself, trying to get them out under cover because they didn't really know where on earth they were, and they were having a little bit of a panic. So every area is secure up to about 5 foot, if not higher, for the dogs, so it's ideal for the chickens. So we can just move them around. as and how we want to, depending on what dogs we've got in. So they've just enjoyed a time here under this cover because it was a torrential downpour, and all the gates had been opened and they had found themselves around here to where this is our wild bird feeder, and they found themselves to that little bunch of seed there. But there's nothing stopping them having, because our guys don't use this at the weekend, so there's nothing stopping them having free range of all this area here as well. But it's AstroTurf, so they've not really got much to enjoy out here. But round here, on the peripheral edge, and all down here, and down this edge here, there's plenty of them. And it's just a different environment that they can have fun around. I imagine chickens are far easier to look after than dogs. This is our indoor play area for the dogs, and our cats have adopted this end room here. So it's all multi-species here, but I thought I'd let you just show you sort of where the chickens might be living. If they had, this is where we drive in and we unload the dogs here, and all this area back here is also wasted. So I had considered having them there. There's an area behind the cabin that runs up the side there. I'd considered having them all there as well, but then I thought it'd just be easier for having them in the front garden rather than in the back garden where the dogs are mainly. Oh, and this is the easy way actually. We just walk straight through the house. Straight out to the front garden, and this is my vegetable area around here, and then we're back round to where the chickens are. So if I maybe if I move back here, you can kind of see, maybe a bit further, hold on. So, maybe even further. So this is the corner of the house, and this is a big willow tree here. So they have cover in the middle here, and then they have open in the sun on this end, and open on the sun in this end, and then obviously it's all open when they go through to the other side. So they always have all the way down there and all the way to there and behind there where the compost heap is. But I had been giving them sections and moving the fence so that they'd have different environments. Now I've just kind of been working on the environments and giving them the whole space to play around in. But I change my mind from time to time. Lavender is over on the log pile with Speckles. They like to sunbathe over in that corner there, and they've dug themselves like a sand bath in the earth. Hello, Lavender! You're preening all those wet feathers. Speckles is just so independent compared with the others. Anyway, I'm sure 10 minutes of having a look at my chickens and how they live is more than enough for you guys. I don't know if you just saw that. We've got baby robins in the garden, and they keep coming in and stealing. I see them actually flying into this coop and trying to figure out their way back out again, and they come and they steal the bird food, the chicken food. So I'm not quite sure how much the chickens are eating and how much the wild birds are eating. But I just put down some, I don't know, some scraps from the front, from the kitchen, and one of the robins just flew down and stole it and flew off with it again. So it kind of looks like these three were obtained as one little group, and then the three reds. Where's the third red? 1, 2. Oh, there's one that just keeps escaping and going places that the others. Oh no, there she is. She's behind there. Yeah, because those three are more of a little mini flock, and the reds are more of their own little mini flock. But then Speckles quite often just leaves the whole flock, and the rest all go off and do their own thing. You can just watch them forever, can't you? I gave them a yogurt pot the other day with yogurt in it. It was hilarious. It was absolutely hilarious. I came to see them about 10 minutes later and they all had white heads where they'd put them in and got soaking wet in yogurt. And all had yogurt facials. Anyway, right, 10 minutes, 11 minutes, 13 seconds. Right, I'm stopping here. I hope you enjoyed my little video. Bye. Oh, thank you so much for letting me see your chickens today. I do hope to be back sometime in order to come and get some. There's a cheeky little young robin in the background again. There. Anyway, goodbye from my little... Oh, they're eating very close. Speckles would normally get picked on for eating that close to one of the reds. Maybe it's not all of the reds that pick on her. I'll have to look out and see which one. Anyway, bye-bye. Thank you so much. And I found my way home okay. Directions were absolutely fantastic. I just got to one junction where I got a little bit stuck because there wasn't a signpost and I couldn't remember a direction. I took a guess, and the next junction had a signpost for Leatherhead. So that was absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. So goodbye from me and my ladies, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.